Hello everybody, it's certainly been a couple of weeks since we've been together as we've joined the Southern Africa Churches of Christ service, and Lisa and I certainly missed you guys. Even though it's just on a screen, it still feels we're present, and since we are also only meeting on the 11th of October together again virtually as a church, I thought let's at least share some thoughts of things going on. One is, it's been announced that we are going down to level 1 as a country with lockdown. And with that being said, we can have 250 people meet together at a time with masks and what have you. So as a leadership team, what we feel like is still that our primary goals for everyone's health, for everyone to be healthy, for everyone to be good. And we want to stay put as ease with how we're doing church now until further notice. So please be praying for that. That God will make it very clear when we can physically meet together without restrictions. But in the same breath, with the restrictions being dropped to level 1, you are more than welcome to meet as a family group or a small group. It will be dependent on each group and having sensitivity to everyone in the group. So please don't just make a decision, we must all, because let's hear what everyone is feeling and how we can collectively do this together. I mean, interesting couple of months on so many levels, and I know that a number of us have gone through some enormous strain and difficulty with losing loved ones. Some folk have lost jobs, others have had salary cuts, and obviously as best as we can, we've tried to support everyone in those needs as a church. But all of that being said, what we as a leadership team also feel is that we could not be prouder of the congregation. For years we have been saying that primarily church is not about going to church, but it's about being the church. And I feel like that is what we have done over the last couple of months. We have actually been the church. Whether the church is meeting as family groups, whether the church is being connected in a healthy discipling relationship where we help each other to stay close to God, to stay close to one another and stay outward focused. We've been the church by helping the community and serving the kids at Aldine. We've literally given thousands of meals. We have made over 500 masks to support the kids. And it's so encouraging to just every week hear of new friends visiting us in our Zoom family groups, or new friends starting to study the Bible as they want to get to know God better. And just again, from Lisa and my side and the leadership side, we just want to say we are so proud of every disciple that is focused on us being the church. And we also want to really uplift the family group leaders. I think this has been a challenging time for you guys, and you've had to raise your leadership level to the next level. And it's been so encouraging just to hear good news from different corners of how family groups are pulling together and how everyone's going to navigate that. So for now, till further notice, we're going to continue virtual services. Like I said, we'll be back as the Cape Town Church on the 11th of October, and then we'll join again every year and there. We'll join the Southern Africa Churches of Christ. The second thing that I wanted to speak about is our upcoming special contribution. Usually we have our special contribution in around about the beginning of October, but because of the last couple of months, different people's financial restraints and people trying to find themselves, this year we want to move it backwards towards the 27th of November to be able to give towards our annual special contribution. Now, as most probably all of us know, our special contribution every year goes to an entity that we created ourselves called Mustard Seed Missions. And Mustard Seed Missions currently primarily have 5 objectives, and this is what our special contribution will be going towards. Number 1, our first primary objective is to be able to support the church in Blantyre, Malawi. So we support Edwin and Nally, who are on the full-time ministry. It's because of the Cape Town Church's help that we have been able to hire them, and they've now been there for 4 years. 2021 will be their 5th year, and we want to continue to support that. Secondly, we have a resource site called mustardseedmissions.co.za, where we make everything that we do and everything that we have available, whether it's our Matthew workbook, whether it's teen booklets, whether it's young mom booklets, or sermons, or sermon notes, we make available for other churches in our fellowship that do not have the resources or time or opportunity that we have. The third one that we definitely want to strengthen in 2021 due to obviously COVID restrictions in 2020 is our connection with other ICSC churches. We are obviously part of a much bigger fellowship, which we feel super thankful for, that we can be a part of such a global family, and we want to connect with other people. So as the restrictions gets lifted, as traveling becomes more possible, as we can meet together as a church, again, we want to connect with other ICSC churches, by having some of their leadership come down here, hang out with us, speak at our services, and help us with different kind of things as we fellowship together. The fourth one that we've been working towards is hiring a youth minister, and we are obviously super encouraged by the fact that Alistair Klute could be hired earlier this year as a youth minister. Currently, it is only a temporary role. We would like to work towards, if we as a congregation can do it, towards making it possibly a permanent role. Okay, so again, part of our contribution will be going towards that. But as you know, even if we cannot meet all the needs everywhere, but we want to do bits and pieces. And then, because the last one is leadership development, we also want to continue to be a place where people can grow. So whether it is the youth minister, that we develop him and help him to be able to help others, whether it is that we hire interns and that we're able to give them some training and they go and serve somewhere else in another congregation, that's okay. We want to do leadership development. And we want to be able to be a place as a congregation where we can support those kind of things, where people come in, we learn from each other, and they can go somewhere else as well. So there's a possibility of something pretty cool that could happen there, but at this stage I cannot say much on that, so we'll just leave that for now. So those are the announcements. Again, I want to just say to everybody, stay safe, stay close to God, stay close to one another, stay outward focused, pray that God will continue to reveal and show when we can meet together. I'm sure as you, I feel like, man, when I'm sitting in front of the TV on a Sunday, great to see a speaker, whatever, but would love to just have church as normal, okay? And be in the worship and give proper hugs and sing together and just be together and see everyone do their thing and have Kids Zone. We're obviously super grateful for Raymond and Candice and their leadership with the Kids Zone and everything that's come about with that, the Zoom Kids Zone, preteen classes. Again, I can only say we could not be prouder. So I wish you guys well, and we will reconnect again on the 11th of October. God bless. Amen.